reporter with LEEA, and I'm here with Amro Hassan, who is the Member Engagement Manager for the new LEEA Middle East Regional Council. Amro, it's lovely to meet you, and of course, can you tell me why you decided to join LEEA?
Actually, LEEA has a very good reputation in the region. So most of the major end users and government entities in the region, they are asking about LEEA because they know the fact that LEEA's members, they got audited, they got trained by our staff, they got consultation from our technical support team. So most of the end users and the clients, they ask for LEEA. When it comes to lifting industry, we have been in this field for 75 years. Most of the time we provide training for our members the way that they can be able to manufacture, inspect, supply, or do maintenance for the lifting equipment. So yes, I would like to say for the members who would like to join the association, if you own, for example, any lifting equipment, if you own crane fleets, if you have your own cranes, if you want to train your internal personnel about your internal inventory of lifting sets, lifting accessories, LEEA is the way where you can find all of this information for your staff and to train them.
How many members do you have at the moment?
Almost around 300 members in the Middle East overall, plus Pakistan and Turkey. Yes, almost 300.
Wow, that's really impressive. And you yourself, you're based in Saudi Arabia, is that correct?
Yes, I'm currently based in Saudi Arabia, covering the whole region from here.
And how do you see the industry at the moment?
Growing, growing fast. And the good thing is people start getting more awareness about how to develop their people. Well, I would rather say how to provide a safe lifting industry for their personnel. So that's why when things are growing, so they are looking for associations or for partners who can help them to grow safely. So yes, we are here for that to make sure that everyone goes back home with 10 toes and 10 fingers. So yeah, this is why we are here.
What is your background? How did you come to be a part of this industry?
Well, actually, I'm a petroleum engineer by profession. I worked in the oil and gas field. I work in the safety departments. I work in the quality as well. So part of my experience, I used to deal with lifting equipment all the times, lifting our tools from the ground to the rig floor. So that was part of the responsibilities that we had to witness that lifting operations, most of the operations with the overhead crane, with the inventory of our lifting sets. So yeah, all of this felt under responsibility of the field. So I got in touch with this equipment a lot of times, and then I got a lot of qualifications from safety. So when I went to deep in safety, then yeah, I learned much more about the safety of the lifting. It has no comparison with what I learned when I joined LEEA. It changed my vision and it changed my view about the lifting industry.
Of course, you're not working alone, you'll be working with a team. Can you tell us who the team members will be?
This is what we are planning and building up now. The chairman for the regional council is Mustafa Shamma from a company called Scopi in Iraq.
What can you tell me is happening in the Middle East at the moment?
Pakistan, they are focusing on the construction industry as well as Qatar on the same term with Kuwait. They are growing up and focusing in the drilling. So there are a lot of projects in oil and gas.
And of course, we just saw the end of the World Cup last year. That was big news for the region. What's going to be happening now following that? Are they going to dismantle all the stadiums, or what will happen?
Yes, dismantling this stadium under process now. And the good thing is, I know a lot of my members there. They are dealing with these operations the way that they make sure that if when the equipment is erected safe, a lot of people with good qualification, they're witnessing the lifting plans and so.
I always feel like the Middle East never stops in terms of construction, especially when you see the projects coming up in Dubai all the time. Is there something you've heard of behind the grapevine that's coming up now?
Well, first of all, I would like to say that UAE government was the first government ever supporting LEEA in the first stage. So they are requesting companies to have LEEA membership if they would like to provide any services there. That's the UAE, and this is their vision. So what they are doing now is growing up in construction, and most of the companies they got advice that if you own any lifting equipment, any lifting accessories, if you are dealing with lifting, so if you would like to train your people, go to LEEA, get your membership, be audited by LEEA, and then come back to us.
It's a fantastic region. I find it so diverse. But obviously, in the past, it has suffered from its reputation for its health and safety at work practices. Is that something that you're hoping to address with LEEA?
Yes, that happened previously. However, when LEEA came to the market, people start recognizing the benefit of LEEA. So LEEA managed to build up good reputation and managed to save a lot of lives when it comes to, for example, inspecting equipment, if I may to say. Previously, people used to go to the field just to inspect the equipment as an equipment. However, with LEEA, things has been changed now with training people about how to provide that service properly, what to look for, how to look for it, what's the equipment you need to use on that particular job. So now I would say like the Middle East overall, they became focusing on the safety and health and safety and environment as well, the way that it was not there before. And we will be there supporting them with the vision to reduce the accidents, fatality, all the way that we can.
And what's next then for the regional council?
Next meeting will be soon in March. So we are going to announce shortly the names of the members who join the regional council, and because all of these members delight to volunteer their time to be part of the regional council, so we are going to release their names shortly, and we are going to release all the outcomes of the first meeting and what's our vision for the future. Again, the idea of the regional council is not for LEEA to put the vision, for the regional council members to put their vision and their plan. For example, if they requested for a lifting exhibition like the Liftex, which we used to do in the UK all the time. So yes, we are happy to do that in the Middle East because this is one of the regional council decisions.
That's really exciting because I know there's going to be a Liftex regional in Australia, in Sydney in May. So the thought of having one in the Middle East as well, where do you think you might hold that?
Well, that's a good question, but it's too early to answer it because it depends on a lot of things that we would like to conduct it in the country where people can have the facility to enter it easily. And on the same time, we would like to consider a lot of things like the size of the whole exhibitors and a lot of things. So we have a lot of options actually is there on the table, but we can't reveal anything till we finalize it even with the regional council members who decide, okay, we decide this is the most convenient country where people can enter and exhibit easily.